Whether you're someone who ego lifts or someone who doesn't even know what progressive overload is, chances are you're struggling to put on size. And that's why in today's video we'll discuss what the most ideal rep range for putting on muscle mass actually is. When it comes to the gym, there are many different types of lifters, but generally speaking there are two. The first is someone who trains for strength, and the second is someone who trains for muscle mass. Naturally, most would assume these two concepts would go hand in hand, and to some extent they do. But when either one is a sole focus, the other tends to fall short. Let me explain. In the process of strength training, the focus is on increasing power output, whereas in bodybuilding, the focus is on building as much new muscle mass as possible. Furthermore, because strength training focuses more on the recruitment of as many pre-existing muscle fibers as possible, it lacks the ability to induce stimulation of new muscle growth. But the inverse is also true, as bodybuilding is focused on the building of as much new muscle tissue as possible and therefore lacks in properly learning how to recruit all or even most of the muscle fibers available. Because of this, you'll have smaller dudes lifting weight that looks impossible for their size, and mass monsters only being able to lift half of what they appear to be able to. And yes, this all circles back to how they train. Since strength training has to do with learning how to recruit as many muscle fibers as possible, the higher the intensity at as few reps as possible, the better. The more intensity there is, the more the body will be forced to engage, and through continual practice, you will get stronger. Compared to bodybuilding, where muscles require the stimulation of muscular fatigue continuously in order to grow. The rep range must induce muscular fatigue, which tends to be more than what strength training requires. Although finding the most ideal rep range is something you will have to learn on your own, as everybody is different. The go-to rep range for strength training is anywhere from 1 to 5, whereas the go-to rep range for bodybuilding can be as low as 6, but can go as high as 15. Again, these are the numbers that the average tends to benefit from, but that doesn't mean that you'll find the same success. The truth is, there is no ideal rep range, because the rep range that works best is the one that you get the most from. So if you're someone who's new to the gym, follow the average rep ranges provided to you. But as you progress, learn to adapt to what your body responds best to. Because there is no right or wrong way to this craft, assuming you're working within the confines of what science says works. So get out there, start experimenting, and make a change. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you soon.